Turn left onto Oklahoma 44 South, North 2100 Road. Turn left onto Oklahoma 44 South, North 2100 Road. Continue on Oklahoma 44 South for 14 miles.
You can kind of see a little bit of them from here, but I'm actually going to be driving through some of them. So here in about 2 miles or so. I like running through here. It's a little bit further going this way, but it's pretty. I get tired of going the same way all the time, so I change it up a little bit every now and then. to get that streak out of y'all's way. These little mountains over here, they're pretty much just all rock. There ain't a whole lot of vegetation on them. There's a little bit of grass, a few trees and spots or brush, but most of it's just big old boulders, big old rocks. You know, that's the one thing I love about trucking. You know, the traffic sucks, but when you can see all the things that's out here, nature, wildlife, different facilities where things are made. Not so much anymore as it used to be, but you know, there was a lot of stuff that was made in America, and you go there and you pick the stuff up and you take it to another, you know, a warehouse or to a store. But you know, it's really, to me, it's cool. It's interesting to see where stuff is built, and you know, the different types of industry that's in the United States, or what was one time in the United States. But I like seeing nature, and I like seeing, you know, just God's creation. Is, you know, that's what it is. It's pretty chilly this morning. It was 25 degrees in Kansas this morning, or overnight. Yesterday in Oklahoma, when I left, it was in the 60s after the tornadoes and stuff moved through. It turned out to be a pretty nice day. And then to go into an Arctic ice box up in Kansas. That cold front's down here. It's 1:30 in the afternoon or so. It's 50 degrees. It's not too bad. I don't have any editing software, guys, so what you get is pretty much raw video. I don't do a whole lot of trucking videos. Really, I don't do a whole lot of YouTube videos at all, but you know, I've kind of gotten interested in it, and I'm trying to do a few, you know, more YouTube videos. Eventually, I'll get to where I can edit the software, but it's a lot, you know, when you're trying to run a trucking business. When you are home, you got stuff to do at home, so you really don't have a whole lot of time there. And then, you know, I'm really not around truck stops where I can use Wi-Fi, because pretty much I run from shipper to receiver. And most of them are, you know, from farm to farm. So, you know, they don't have Wi-Fi, obviously, and they're usually out in the middle of nowhere. The other day, it took over almost 2 hours to download or to upload 8 minutes worth of video at home on my Wi-Fi, and I got good Wi-Fi. You guys don't know, I have a 2015 Freightliner Cascadia, 670,000 miles on it now. When I bought it, it had 498,000 miles, and my sixth load on